Hey, this is Tim McGarvey. This video is a Google Places and local marketing review for a nursing home and assisted living center. The purpose of this video is to demonstrate how this nursing home can increase their visibility with local marketing, drive more traffic to their website, generate more sales, and how they can do it without any extra effort on their part. Hey, this is Tim McGarvey. I'm recording this video today as an example of a local marketing review for a nursing home located right here in New York City. The nursing home here is Isabella. And you know, the first thing that I did, and that you would do for any business in terms of looking at their local marketing, is to determine the most common and the most likely used keyword phrases, the phrases that people would type into a search engine if they were looking for information about a nursing home. If they wanted to find a nursing home, there were specific services that they needed that a nursing home provides. So in looking at Isabella House, the first thing that I did was I made a list of the possible keywords. So these are what I think are the most likely keywords that people would use to type into the search engine. So then I took these keywords and I wanted to find out what phrases people use the most when they're looking for information about nursing homes or retirement homes or assisted living facilities. And what I found out was that the most common search phrase here in New York City is nursing home. And the second most common phrase that people use when they're searching for information about nursing homes or assisted living, senior housing, senior care, is assisted living. Okay? So then I wanted to take that information. Okay, so now I have information and I know which of the search phrases people use the most when they're searching for information about nursing homes in New York City. And nursing home is the #1 search term. So let's see what the results look like for nursing home in New York City. You know, Google is the search engine that people use the most when they intend to buy something. I've heard Google referred to as the #1 search engine of intent. All right, so we're going to start by looking at Google. And these are the search results for the search phrase nursing home. Since we're located in New York City, Google provides information about the businesses that are the closest to our physical location. All right, and those search results are right here. Here we see these letters here, the A, B, C, D, E. These are the 7 top local businesses, according to Google, located right here in New York City. So if you have a nursing home, obviously you want your business listed here in the top 7. I mean, look how they're prominently located right here. If you come to this first page of Google and you've entered in the phrase nursing home, you are likely going to click on one of these 7 right here. The #2 phrase, #1 is nursing home. #2, most likely searched phrase for information about nursing homes in New York City is assisted living. So, and you see here, you would want your nursing home or your assisted living facility, or however you've classified your business, you would want it listed right here in these top 7 results. And there's something very important to realize about the front page of Google here when people are searching for information. #1 is that more than 80% of people don't go beyond the first page of Google when they do a search. Okay, something like 88% of people select search results on the front page of Google, and the prime spot here in Google is obviously the top 7, and it's even more specifically the top 5. So you really want to be in the top 5 spots right here. And one of the reasons why Google Places is so great right now is that you get prime position right here in the middle of the page where most of the traffic on the front page of Google goes to. Also, it doesn't cost you anything to be listed here. Now over here on the right of the page, over here you see where it says elder care, in-home elderly care, these ads right over here, these are paid ads, okay? But the space that's over here, these Google listings, these don't cost anything, all right? So that's why this is so popular, and it's why so many businesses are investing time and money to make sure that they get their businesses listed right here prominently so they get found for the search terms that relate closely to their business. So here we are back. I want to look again at the #1 search phrase, okay? And the #1 search phrase is nursing home in New York City. And I want to look here at the #1 nursing home, and that is, according to Google, Amsterdam Nursing Home. And I want you to see two specific things here. Number one, for the listing here that Google has classified as the most important, most relevant business for the phrase nursing home in New York City, you see here this arrow is pointing to their website address right here, okay? And then the second one over here is pointing to this phrase here that says place page. And what that means right here is this is referring to their Google place page, all right? So what I want to do now is I want to go first and look at the Google place page for Isabella Nursing Home, or Isabella House as it's called. All right, so this is the Google Maps, the Google Places page for Isabella Nursing Home. And you'll notice here that it says category right here, so, and it's categorized right now as Adult Daycare Center. So first thing that I want to do in terms of talking about local marketing for this nursing home is to spend a fair amount of time right now talking about their Google Places and the ways that they can improve this Google Places listing here, all right, so that it will increase their visibility, so they will be more likely to show up on the front page of Google, so that more people, when they're searching for the important terms related to the Isabella House, are going to find, okay, this nursing home. Okay, so right now I don't even think they're showing up in the top 20 listings for nursing homes. By making some changes here to Google Places and perhaps to their website, which we'll come and we'll look at in a few minutes, they can radically improve their listings. Okay, so as I said, the first thing that I want to look at here is their Google Places. And looking at this profile right here, I can tell you that this profile here has not been completed for this nursing home. Right here where there's category, they have one phrase right now for Adult Daycare Center. There's actually a maximum of 5 phrases, 5 keywords that could be entered in here. And like, for example, in this box here where it says photos, a lot more photos could be added in here. So this is definitely something that this nursing home would want to take care of. And we're just going to take a minute here for me to show you like how, for example, you would do that. So to complete the Google Places profile, what you need to do is sign into your Google account, which I'm going to do real quick here. Okay, and here is the Google Places profile. So this one in particular here is for a coffee shop, but this shows you all the boxes and the different places where you can enter in information. So with the Isabella House right now, you see right here where there's a maximum of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The Isabella House only has one category. So you would want to fill in the other categories here, all right? And then you want to come down here and you want to specify things like the hours of the business, the payment options. You want to fill all of this out. And right here for photos, like right here on the page for the Isabella House, you see that photos, there are no photos. But here, there's the opportunity to add 10 photos. So you should add 10 photos. And then down here, there's a spot where you can add videos. Then you can add 5 videos in here. So this is all very important in terms of completing the profile. And there's a lot more information that could go into this, but that's just basically enough to get you started so that you could get a lot more information here that really matters in your profile. And completing all of this information here and entering this in to your Google Places profile will help you start to show up in local listings. Okay, there's more information we're going to go on, but I wanted you to get a look here at the interface so you can have a specific idea about how you log into your Google Places account and how do you make changes in here. Okay, so the other thing that we want to look at is not just the Google Places, but also want to look at the information that you have on your website that helps the search engines understand and classify your company. Okay? To do that, we look at the source page for all the text and the code for your website. And I want to talk about this for just a moment. It's actually very, very important. The description that you have on your website, it begins off as reading, "On our campus and in our community, Isabella has provided quality care to New Yorkers since 1875. All right? Our nursing home and many of our community-based programs offer an integrated network of services that provide a continuum of care designed to promote a healthy life for all." So what I want to make you aware of is that this may actually be a much better description for your site based on the way that people are searching for information about nursing homes and assisted living, senior housing, elder care in New York City. This description here, the Isabella House is a nursing home that provides assisted living, senior housing, and elder care in New York City. It's a much shorter, more succinct statement about the Isabella House, and specifically it's related to the way that people are searching for information, okay, which is very important that you understand. So when people search for specific terms, the search engines first compare the phrases that people are using with the description that they have gotten from your website. All right, so this is important, and this needs to closely relate. All right, as we're talking about local marketing, this needs to closely relate to your Google Places description. Okay, so right now back here on your Google Places, you don't have a description. All right, so you need to bring the description that we just talked about from your website over here and obviously add it to your Google Places. And here you can see you add it right here where it says description. You add it right here. All right.